Today is the last day for collecting signatures for the petition drive in favour of a referendum on preferential voting. The civil initiative In the Name of the Family has so far only managed to collect 2/3 of the signatures required. Its leader, Željka Markić, has said that both the SDP and HDZ are opposing the referendum drive because they are afraid of losing their unearned privileges. Speaking to Croatian television on Saturday, Finance Minister Boris Lalovac said again that public sector salaries would not be cut in the forthcoming budget revision, nor would there be any layoffs. Lalovac said that state spending had to be cut by a minimum of 1.5 billion Croatian kuna. He said he was planning to make savings on overhead costs, overtime work and other items, but did indicate that public sector salaries could be targeted in the future. One of the ministries expected to make the biggest cuts is the Health Ministry. However, this is not the only problem facing Health Minister Siniša Varga. According to the media, Varga, as director of the Croatian Health Insurance Fund, spent more than 1.2 million kuna on renovating the organization's main conference room. The president of Croatia's Conflict of Interest Commission, Dalija Orešković, has confirmed that the investigation into Varga is to continue. In the town of Marija Bistrica, near Zagreb, the 22nd annual pilgrimage of members of the Croatian Armed Forces, Police and Veterans Associations is taking place. This morning a mass was led by President of the Croatian Bishops' Conference, Zadar Archbishop Želimir Puljic. In cultural news, a major exhibition of Impressionist painting entitled Normandy, the Birth of Impressionism has opened at the Klovićevi Dvori Gallery in Zagreb's Upper Town. 90 Impressionist works from the end of the 19th century and beginning of the 20th century are on display, and the exhibition will run until the 4th of January. And today, in the Istrian town of Umag, the second International Balloon Festival is being held. Some of the best ballooning teams from Croatia and the whole of Europe are participating in the event. The balloons will be flying over the Istrian coast and its interior. Sport, and the Croatian women's volleyball team lost last night to Azerbaijan in the third match of the second round of the World Championships. The score was 3-1. The team will play its last game against Belgium this evening at 8 p.m. HRT4 will be covering the game. In basketball, Zadar have opened this season's ABA Regional League with a victory, beating the Bosnian side Igokea 68-61. Meanwhile, Cedevita, who came second in the league last season, lost their opening game against the Slovenian side Krka 80-72. And in Champions League handball, PPD Zagreb faced the French team PSG, for whom 3 Croatians play: Igor Vori, Marko Kopja and Jakov Gojun. The match begins at 7 p.m. and HRT4 is covering the game. This afternoon's forecast calls for partly sunny weather with some rain along the southern Adriatic and sunny periods along the central and northern coast. There'll be a light to moderate northeasterly Bura wind along the northern Adriatic coast, with a westerly and southwesterly wind along the central coast and a southerly and southeasterly Yugo wind in southern regions of the Adriatic coast. Highest daily temperatures will be between 15 and 20 degrees inland, between 21 and 25 degrees on the coast. Over the next few days, there will often be some early morning fog in places inland, followed by partly sunny weather, and temperatures are expected to rise slightly. On the coast over the next 2 days, there'll be changeable and cloudy weather with the possibility of sporadic rainfall in parts of Dalmatia, especially on Monday, while on Wednesday the situation will be reversed with more cloud cover in the north and the chance of some light rain in the Rijeka region.